Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of our epic fall adventure. If you haven't seen the last 2 episodes, I recommend you watch those first, or just watch these recaps. The idea behind this trip wasn't much more than putting miles under the keel because our original plan to head north to Santa Cruz Island was foiled by the weather. On the first day of this trip, on our way to Catalina and after the wind died, we heard a call on the radio from a mariner on a disabled Sea-Doo that was fairly close to our current position. We changed course, searched for him, and found him. Then we hung out with him for a little bit, gave him a beer, and soon after that, Towboat US arrived. We said our goodbyes and continued on to White Cove for a dinner hook and a nap. After our nap, we pushed on around 10 p.m. We made way all night through the morning, but by the time we got there, the weather had changed yet again. If we were to stay in San Diego that night, then we would have had heavy weather to sail home the next day. So we made the group decision to just take a look around at the anchorage, kind of get the lay of the land, and then turn around and head right back to Avalon on Catalina Island. The lean you see is the true lean of this boat.
What? Drop now up.
Check this out. It's like a freaking nuclear bomb went off in here. I don't feel so good. So once again, let's pick up where we left off. Hello sailors, my name's Andy and this is my wife Misty. A few years ago we bought an old neglected sailboat for $3,500 and I've been working on it ever since. I literally learned how to sail on YouTube, but later we both took some lessons. I used to think that sailing was only for rich people. It's not. I used to also think that you had to sail around the world to have fun. You don't. Click subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and join us, and we'll show you how much fun you can have coastal cruising on a cheap sailboat. Welcome to Sailing Soleil. Good morning, day 3. Did a little drone flying earlier. So we pulled in last night, as you know, and we got a mooring here in Avalon Harbor. It was really calm, easy coming in at night. Everybody did a good job with the mooring and everything. And went to shore, had a little dinner, but the wind isn't looking good for us to do anything else this weekend. Even though we planned a little longer trip, we still got in all the miles we wanted going down to Mission Bay, or most of the miles, but we're gonna head back today, and the forecast is for us to have some pretty good sailing, so we'll see if that happens. It's looking like it's getting a little windier and a little more choppy, so that's probably gonna work out. Anyway, just a quick look around Avalon, and then we're gonna head out right now. We'll see if we get some sailing in right now. I don't know if you can see it, but look at the top of that mast. It's got the top 3 feet of the mainsail stuck up there. We're pulling out right now, and we were like, wonder if we're gonna be able to sail, but there's white caps going on. It's gonna be a sporty sail, I'm guessing.
If we were smart,
well,
and by smart I mean
you can stop right there.
We'd reef right away. I think we should put a reef in the main now.
So that's what we did. We went ahead and put a reef in the main. Actually, we put the second reef in the main because it's always easier to shake the reef out than it is to put it in when you're underway.
Keep it coming.
We opted for the second reef.
Keep it coming. pull a hand tight for.
So,
okay, now let's.
It's looking pretty choppy out here, so second reef.
You can more. A little bit more. Got it? Okay. Tizite. It's pretty tight? Yeah. Pretty good. Okay.
Might have to finally employ the foulies.
This red line needs to come in more.
You talking about the reef? Red line being
Yep.
the reef? Okay.
There's quite a difference between Mark's boat and my boat when it comes to raising the main and reefing. His boat has a lot more options, which I'm sure are great when you need them, but it does make reefing and raising the main a little more complicated.
Give me some main sheet. We're not gonna have enough wind for double reef or whatever. Screw it, we'll put out too much head sail to compensate for it. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, David, if you can watch forward and just yell when we hit that kind of second piece of tape.
All right.
We'll start with the furled head sail.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting her on the wind, guys.
All right.
You may want to go ahead and put another wrap or two around that. Okay, are we out to the first tape yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lock it?
Yeah, lock it. On the head sail on the 135. We're gonna go ahead and get on the wind, so be ready to winch.
Okay.
We're at 30 degrees. Go ahead and sheet her in a little bit more. And let's keep her coming. Stop. That's about as far as I think we're going to want to go. And we're running at about, what, 37 degrees. If we get this wind, we can run pretty high. Now, if we start getting overpowered a little bit, we've got a few tools in our bag. If we get too much weather helm, we're going to pull over. We're already reefed, so we're not going to do anything else with the mainsail. Head sail, obviously, we can furl and go with the staysail, and we cheat the staysail in. But I like the speed that we're making. The other thing we can do to balance stuff out a little bit is we can drop this traveler. So I put the traveler, up a little bit just because I wanted to try and keep it centered. And actually, I would say for right now, I feel good about how we're dialed in. So I would say we go ahead and just keep stuff dialed in. Go ahead and pull that winch handle out, and we'll just get it out of the way. Just put it back in the pocket, and we'll be ready for it if we need it. That blue line over there, if we drop the traveler, you'll need to pull that in. So you probably want to just have it clean and hanging down right there is perfect.
Yeah, boy.
But I mean,
Look at that.
this is what I call all.
I let some of these clips run long because I like you to see what it's like to be on the boat sailing with us. You get a feel for how things work and all the things that are said and done.
If we were done.
Oh, bumping my head. All right, we're sailing out down here to do a little dummy check on all the hatches. Make sure all the hatches are shut because it is gonna get wet. Definitely gonna get wet. Whoa. Okay. Hatches are clear. Everything's shut. Man, we got that lean on. The lean you see is the true lean of this boat. Look at that stove. We are seriously leaning. Look out the window.
What I call sailing.
Yeah, boy.
You want to try dropping that traveler a little bit?
Yeah.
Kind of ease it out. Hey Andy, he's going to drop the traveler.
All right. Let me get out the way.
Andy, can you explain what the situation is right now?
I would say balls out to San Pedro, baby.
That's right. Go ahead and pull that traveler in a little bit on your side when you get a sec. Whatever, that looks good. Try that. Now, one thing we need to check before we fire up the motor is to make sure whoever did that bow line up there last, that it's not draped back here because we don't want it to get caught in the prop.
Okay.
All right, Andy, we got some sailing shit to do.
All right. All right. Whoa.
So let's talk about how we're going to do this.
All right.
What we're going to have
The wind and the waves were pretty big, but the camera never does it justice. So I'm trying to capture it here on the ocean. What's the bow speed, Mark? Around 7 knots still?
Yeah.
Doing 7 knots.
7.4 right now.
7.4. And we took in the Genoa and pulled the Traveler up. So now we're on the staysail and the reefed main. We got a little bit of swell and wind waves, but it's really nice, actually. And say goodbye to Avalon behind us.
I think that second reef was a good call.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you don't know until you're out here whether that was the right choice or not, but
yeah.
It turned out to be. That's a good one. With the drop, now up.
All right, we got casualties.
Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. Hang on.
Are we, I was going to say, are we supposed to come up on the wind?
Yeah, I was like, hey, why are we not changing position here?
I did that the other night. I was like, I grabbed it and I pressed the button and it wasn't the right button at all.
Okay, when I get up to about 30. Okay, go ahead. Okay, put that on, start pulling it. Put it around there, you're gonna have to wrap it like several times. Coming.
It took us a minute to get the head sail in, and we were trading it out for the staysail.
Just about ready to start looping.
Yeah, you're good. Keep it coming. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Stop.
Stop.
Okay, go ahead and take that off, and then go ahead and wrap these around the winches. Take all that shit off, and then just wrap these. David, wrap yours too.
Yes, sir.
And then let's get ready to deploy the staysail. Staysail, first thing, David, to your port. You're gonna have to get the furling line. All right, and then go ahead and pull the spin lock all the way forward. All right, Andy, go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and take us down. Hang on, hang on.
That's
Keep it, yeah, sheet it in. Does it come in more or not?
It will.
All right, well, bring it in.
I mean, just a little. It's on that today. That's why I was going. That's why I was continuing.
Okay. Pull this.
Check this out. It's like a freaking nuclear bomb went off in here.
Miles offshore 370 close to Santa Barbara Island. Aircraft advisory and gale watch remains in effect from Sunday morning through late Sunday night. Gale watch remains in effect from Sunday morning through late Sunday night. Coast Guard 6 Los Angeles out.
That one's pretty big. I don't feel so good. We got about 5 miles to go, and I'm just trying to hold on to my cookies. Feeling nauseous. I know nobody's immune, but it's one of the first times I felt like this.
I'm immune. You can just not be a sissy.
Well, it is what it is. I guess I'm a sissy.
For the record, I'm not immune. I'm doing fine today, but I've gotten a little seasick here and there. But I'm not super prone to it, bad as others.
I don't feel like I'm prone to it. It's just like as soon as I went downstairs and got sick, it's been hard to shake in these conditions.
That's the kiss of death going down below, man.
Yeah.
Going into the head and smelling head smells is the kiss of death.
Yeah.
Miles.
All right, you heard Mark. We got 2 miles to get back to Angel's Gate. The wind has come down about 5 knots, and it's still windy and breezy. Check it out.
About 17 knots of wind.
But still making decent time, and that's gonna pretty close to round up the trip. We'll pull down the sails once we get back into. Shh, go back to sleep. We'll pull down the sails after we get through Angel's Gate, or just before it, Mark said, and motor back into the slip. So, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Just about to dock. Pulling into the slip in just a minute. This trip is over. Thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and a comment is always nice. I love hearing from you guys, and we'll see you next time.